There were a lot of nice things about living at Cherokee Terraces there in Enid, Oklahoma. I think I mentioned before, one of the really nice things was that we had nice flowers and nice green grass, well mowed. Flower beds kept clean and neat. I didn't have to do any of it. It was all done by the organization. Well, the neighbors just to the east of us were Bob and Louise Brooke. Maybe Brooks, I can't remember if that S was on there or not. Bob and Louise were little people like Don and I. Neither one of us are tall. Neither one of them was tall. A little older than we were, but not a whole lot. Not old enough to mother us, and yet more like a big sister. And they took an interest in our little family, and we enjoyed them, they enjoyed us. Bob was a city bus driver, and as often as we rode the bus, I'm sure we sometimes rode a bus driven by next door neighbor Bob. Don't really remember, but it almost surely happened. Louise, well, incidentally, Bob was just as Anglo as Donna and I. Louise was just as Mexican as she can be. Beautiful brown toned skin, dark eyes, dark hair, pretty as a picture, neat as a pen, clean as a whistle in every way personally, and they kept a better house by far than we did. So much for some of the prejudices you hear. The nicest thing of all was that they realized that with a baby and no telephone, we should have access to a phone, and they right away made it clear, you can use our phone anytime, day or night. How sweet, how Christian, how nice. Donna remembers that Louise made wonderful Mexican food, and she made her own tortillas from scratch. That fascinated Donna. So Louise would show her how to do it. And I think Donna was in awe at the skill that Louise had. But as near as I can recall, she never tried to make them herself. Donna didn't. It's nice to have neighbors. I don't care who you are or where you are. It's just a good feeling to know that somebody's got your back, somebody cares, somebody would be right there to help you, be right there to call if the police or anything like that was needed. It's nice. Well, in the area, I'm not sure just where this family lived, but close enough that this young man and his friends would play out on the lawn sometimes, touch football and that sort of thing. Big boy, and he was only, I think, an 8th grader. My goodness, physically he was a much bigger specimen, much bigger, a lot more man than me. I think he weighed close to 200 pounds, and he could run like a deer. And, you listen to the kids and listen to a little adult talk around, and you find out that this boy is one of the outstanding junior high athletes in the city of Enid. Well, can you imagine the shock and the scare of hearing that he's dead? Some car accident? No. Some strange disease? No. He went in for a tonsillectomy. I guess he's what they call a bleeder, because he bled to death. They could not stop the bleeding and lost him. Tell you what, it scared the liver out of me. I tell you, between that and stories I heard about back surgeries never working out, I think I had the feeling nobody's ever going to use the knife on me or one of mine. My heart goes out to that family still. To lose a child is hard, and to lose a child over something that's supposedly so safe and so simple as a tonsillectomy. But that's enough of that. Great neighbors, Bob and Louise. Tragic death of a neighbor boy.